This is really satisfying.
I feel like something's gonna blow.
I'm gonna tip the whole thing in. Wow!
Yes! Woohoo! I've just bought 22 of the most ridiculous cheap gadgets on the planet. We're talking guns that you can use to eat your dinner with, shower heads that will literally change the very way that you clean yourself, and even the cheapest Apple product that you had no idea existed. So we're gonna start at $30 and just keep getting cheaper. Even the video is gonna get cheaper as we go. And we've started already. So, kicking things off at bang on $30, this is the Polaroid Candy Play, a pen that allows you to 3D print edible sweets. Oh, it's coming out.
All right, let's see if we can make the Mr. Who's the Boss logo.
Fun fact, this is how I created the logo in the first place. Just lots of sketching on a blank piece of paper. Oh dear. It's a good thing I didn't initially make it with this pen. There we have it. Oh, it tastes like strawberry. And paper. Now, dropping all the way down to $20, we've got bubbles. But not bubbles in the way you might remember them. This is a fully automatic, electric-powered bubble Gatling gun. It's got a battery-powered fan on the inside, which, when I press this trigger, will apparently spin at 2,000 rotations per minute, ejecting the bubbles out the front. I kind of feel like I should have a license for this. Okay, we have Milo here to test it. Milo, look! Oh. Oh, I don't think Milo's a fan, but I am. Why did I do that? Okay, we're getting cheaper. And as we do, I feel like we're also getting weirder. Because for $18, I've managed to get myself a smoke bubble fish. You can't make this stuff up. In theory, this should be able to fire not just bubbles, but smoke bubbles. Comes with a few accessories, like a mask for your fish. At least my fish is COVID secure. And also, gloves. Oh god, these are literally made for 3-year-olds. That's as far as they go. So we turn it on. Even my fish is RGB now. Oh my god! It's like vaping for kids. At least it doesn't smell fishy. I'm really excited about this one though. Like, be honest, we've all had at least one occasion where we've tried to spread cold butter on our toast and it's ended up a complete clumpy mess. Well, this is apparently the solution. The idea is that as you scrape it along butter, the knife's serrations allow it to carve up a really even, thin layer of it. And then, because the entire body of the knife is made of a titanium alloy, it can conduct the heat from your hand towards that thin layer of butter to soften it. Let's give it a go. This is cold, hard butter. Oh, no way. It really does feel like a combination of the heat and the shape is allowing it to become noticeably more spreadable. I mean, all you've got to do is compare my before and after. Oh, and on the subject of kitchen weapons, we can take this to the next level with the sauce gun. I've got a full mag of tomato ketchup, and I'm not afraid to use it. Now actually feels like a great time to take this off. Lovely little breakfast bun. I only included this so I could eat. Are you ready? I have no idea if this is going to be amazing or underwhelming. 3, 2, 1. Oh no. What? The only bit I haven't touched yet is the burger. I think that one's gonna go in our miss category. And if you think that's an odd gadget, then welcome to the $15 Karoto. Why do people still make packaging like this? Anyways, this is what looks like a sharpener for your carrots. Oh, it is a sharpener for your carrots. I swear I was not trying to make this a violent video. But see, this is not just used to weaponize your vegetables. The rather interesting side effect to this is that as you're sharpening, the peel that comes off your carrot can be used to make these really beautiful presentation flowers. I feel like I'm still more of a fan of the sharpening aspect. 3, 2, 1. It works. So you might know that whenever I'm filming a video, I always make sure I have a tea with me. But to make sure that that tea doesn't go cold, I keep it in a temperature regulating ember mug. Only slight issue is that this ember mug is nearly $140, but this little pad that we've just bought for $14 is claiming to do the exact same thing. Okay, so I'm gonna pour boiling hot tea into 3 mugs. One is the expensive ember mug, one is a normal mug sitting on this stupidly cheap heating pad, and the third one is just a normal mug with no pad. So right now they're all sitting at about 70 degrees Celsius, so we're gonna come back at the end of the video and see how warm each one manages to keep that tea. Okay, back to the kitchen for a second, and it's not just your carrots you can take care of, you can also give your apples the same treatment. Introducing the hand-cranked apple peeler.
I should not be as excited as I am right now. I think we just impale the apple on these blades, and then I think if I just start turning it now, oh my lord, this is really satisfying. It's so perfect, I almost don't want to touch it. It actually feels like a different fruit when the skin's all off.
Okay, let's completely change things up now. Here's a product that I can confidently say no one has ever asked for, a neon clothes hanger. I feel like I could use these for my video costumes.
Okay, so let's hang this up and turn it on. Oh, it's not bad. It's only just occurring to me though that like, you need a permanent power supply to keep that working. Who's gonna do that?
Okay, we've just dropped below the $10 mark now. We're getting very cheap indeed. And for that, I'm kind of shocked that you can still get this. This is apparently a fully functional 1200 watt power popcorn machine. $8! Popcorn machine. Not gonna lie, it does look a bit like a bin. Okay, so we load it up with corn. Stick this lid on, and then hit the switch. Ooh, I think I'm gonna get some cover just in case it blows. Alright, I think we're good. So many emotions! It literally looked like it was this close to exploding. But it didn't. And we actually have what looks like a complete portion of perfectly cooked popcorn. Oh. Forgot to add flavouring. Not the best, but I will take what I can get. Oh, now it works. I've had worse. So next up, I've been so curious about this one. What on earth is magic fire?
Well, if we open up this box, can you see this powder inside? This is a combination of metals that will all supposedly burn with different colours. So, let's make a little fire here. Oh, nice, it's working. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Milo, get away. I'm gonna tip the whole thing in. Wow! No! That's straight out of Harry Potter.
Back to more traditional gadgets though. I managed to find a smart plug for just over $7. And I've been racking my brain trying to figure out what it can actually do for that price.
So I've got one of our tube lights that we use for filming our videos plugged into it. So this should mean I can just tap a button on there. Ah, that's amazing. It also apparently works with Google Assistant and Alexa.
Now, I don't think I've ever wanted to press a button more than I have this one right here. This is Super Enter. Picture this, you've been working on a huge project. Day after day spent typing paragraph after paragraph. But you finally reach that last line. This is how you hit that last enter. One final enter to end all enters. Why am I nervous for this? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that was really disappointing. We'll try one more. Okay, I get a lot of comments about my voice. Some of you seem to really like it, some of you hate it, some of you think I fake it. Well, that is what we're about to do. This is a voice changer, which takes in the sound waves from my mouth, converts them into data, and then tweaks the values of that data before then turning it back into another sound wave on the other side. Delightful. Hello? Hello? Let me see what I can turn myself into. Hello? I don't think I've ever heard a man that sounds like that. Hello? I sound like 4 years old. A sub to the channel would be robotic. That's not bad. Hello? Okay, well, that's a strange one. Have you ever wished that your eggs were more uniform in shape? Me neither. Should still probably show it to you though, now I've bought it. What you're looking at is an egg cuber. So, right after boiling your egg, while it's still warm, you put it inside this contraption, press down, and leave it for 5 minutes. Did it work though? Okay, let's have a looky. Smells like egg. Oh, look at that! Let's have a look inside. This is not the best way to cut. No way. See, it's even cubed the yolk. $5! We've just hit the $5 mark. And for that, you can actually get yourself not just a lamp, but a sunset lamp. Which is needed to, as the website eloquently suggests, make happiness atmosphere. I have an idea though. Let's pull the screen down and then use this and see if we can take an Instagram-worthy photo with it. Alrighty. Oh. Oh! That's a $5 sunset, people! Not bad, you know? Oh, why did I do that? If you want to see the final result, then I'll drop it over on the Mr. Who's the Boss Instagram. Well, you know it's good value when they can't afford to give you a box. This is a shower head that I can't believe is just $3. Because without any batteries or any cables, this can apparently not just wash you, but also bathe you in light. So it must also have some sort of turbine inside of it that generates electricity from the flow of the water. $3, people! Probably make sure it works before I get carried away. Yes! Woohoo! I love it! It's literally like a rave every time you wash yourself. I'm sorry, that is going in the Hall of Fame right there. Now this one might just be the most useful $2.50 I've ever spent. So you know how with phone cameras now, you have a main camera and then also quite often an ultra-wide camera to be able to see more?
Well, this is an ultra-wide view for your car. You stick it onto your wing mirror like this, and they allow you to see a complete image of everything around you, which is really important because these also cover your blind spot.
But on the subject of cars, $2 gets you something even more fun.
This is a Galaxy projector, which it's saying is going to fill this car with dreamlike visual enjoyment, because that won't be distracting. Whoa, this is so cool.
But if owning the Galaxy isn't quite up your aisle, then $2 also buys you the ability to carve sweet corn. It's made of PP material apparently. Comfortable to grasp?
Right, we've got a piping hot bit of grilled sweet corn here, so I believe we should just be able to put this on top. Oh, ooh, this feels interesting. Ooh, that's wicked. Soft PP material coming in handy. That is literally shaved to the bone.
Oh, but I've got another tool that can help us out here. You see, this is a finger blade. It not just protects your fingers from cuts, but also turns your nail into a knife. I am basically half machine at this point.
The only question left on my mind is, how sharp is it? I've already decided that I love wearing this, but can I cut veg? It's actually really sharp, wow. The only problem is that the blade isn't deep enough to actually get through it. Very cool. I guess you just gotta be careful not to have an itch while you're using it.
But we get cheaper still. This is the staple-free stapler, and it costs 60 cents. If this thing works, it's gonna completely embarrass my normal stapler. It costs 1/10 of the price, and it never needs to be topped up.
All right, so we got our top secret documents here.
I have no idea how this is actually gonna work.
Something happened.
And they're together. So it doesn't actually cut off any piece of paper, it just creates a little opening and then uses that to wedge the front piece of paper round the back one to hold it in place.
Okay, just before we get to those mug temperatures, got a bit of a bonus one for you thanks to the sponsor dbrand. Now, if you're anything like me, then when you buy new gadgets, you like to keep them that way. This might just be the best way of doing that. It could be an iPhone, it could be a Samsung, it could be an OLED Nintendo Switch. I've never seen a set of skins that fit as precisely as dbrands do. And you know how like when we make our videos, we always like to think about the little things? That's exactly what dbrand does too. Like this grip case, you think, oh, it's just a phone case, how much can you really change? But this thing has grip, like literally insane levels of grip, thanks to the material, the micro dot texture, and these pads specifically designed to enhance it. Rigid buttons buttons that are shaped in such a way that they preserve the natural clickiness. Subtle arches which keep the edges raised at the top and the bottom of the phone, but then keep the screen completely usable. And lots more. Not to mention the simple fact that for every single one of dbrand's skins and cases, you can customize them with whatever color and finish you want. Hit the link below to learn more about dbrand. They're probably the most expensive thing on this entire video. Damn. Okay, let's have a look at these mugs. So the Ember mug is on 58 degrees, the normal mug with the cheap heat pad is on 47, and then the normal mug without the heat pad is 42. So I guess you get what you pay for. To check out my last few gadgets videos, I'm going to leave them linked there and there. My name is Aaron, this is Mr. Who's the Boss. I'll catch you in the next one.